That's fine. Thank you.
All right.
God bless you all. Want to contact an old high school buddy or former girlfriend or boyfriend? Forrest Choate, retired telecine TD has a solution. Classmates on www.classmate.com provide such a service. Bring it up and register by giving your name, your email address, high school, and year of graduation. In return, you will get all who have registered from your class at your school. He adds, if you remember any of the names, you are free to email them, and then they you in return. Forrest has proven the service in a recent email he received, which is a very funny story. Her name was Alice, and she stated she vaguely remembered his name, but could not place him in any of her classes. Forrest continues, I sent her a list of some of my teachers, subjects, etc. She sent me a list of same, but we had the same homeroom in different years. But nothing else matched. I was technical, curricula, physics, chemistry, math, etc. She was commercial, typing, bookkeeping, shorthand, etc. No match. I gave her a one-sentence short bio, U.S. Army for 5 years, and 5 years as chief engineer for AM broadcasting, then 32 years at NBC TV. She sent me a short bio stating that, starting with she was married in 1945 to her husband Lewis. He was in the Navy when they met on a blind date. They were married by her father, who was the rector of the Episcopal Church on Atlantic Avenue in Ventnor, New Jersey. That was the church with the red door. Bingo! I had the connection, but I had to make sure. I emailed one question. Was your father the rector in 1934? Back came the answer. Yes, from 1933 to 1950. I was 17 in 1934 and had not attended the Episcopal Church for years and never attended the one with the red door previously. But one spring day I walked over to that church because I had heard they were starting a young people's Christian group and thought it would be nice to meet some new people. Father McCoy, the minister, was a great guy and I liked the group. However, during the gathering, a pouring rainstorm started. Some of those attending were picked up by parents, but after they left, 5 were picked up. But after they left, 5 young fellas, including myself, were standing in the vestibule by the front door, looking out at the drenching rain. Father McCoy came out and said, I suppose I'd better take you young people home. We dashed out to his car, 2 guys up in front, and me and 2 others in back. Just then the rector came out and opened the door at my left and said, Forrest, this is my daughter. Whereupon she climbed in and sat on my lap. The minister's daughter on my lap? Wow. The minister's daughter was second only to the Virgin Mary. And I lost my place. Second only to the Virgin Mary in holy endowment at that time. I felt very awkward, but she was kind of cute. Suddenly, an involuntary physical phenomena that occurs in teenage boys from time to time picked that time to occur, and it was pointing south instead of north. I have no idea what they're talking about. Agony. I was hurting. It was an amazing ride. It was an agonizing ride. When we reached my house, she stepped down from the car. I sighed in relief, thanked the minister, and said goodbye. I never saw any of them again due to moving away. Forrest continues that recently with the exchange of emails, I had the problem of telling Alice how I remembered her. Or whether to tell her anything at all. I decided to tell her, and as I wrote the story to her just as told above, I stopped and laughed at the wonders of modern technology, completely unimagined in 1934. Here I sat in the year 2000 in California, visualizing a 17-year-old chick on my lap. while writing an email about a 66-year-old embarrassment to an 81-year-old woman in Naples, Florida. Alice replied stating that she howled at my email, and so did her husband. Same one. She remembers the meeting and the rainstorm, but not the car ride. She signed it, "Your friend." Thanks, Forrest. And let's see if our readers can top or equal your story, if they dare try.
Oh, I happen to know Don because I met him the first week I was in Naples, and he is a friend of my cousin Chip Stapleton in Plainfield, New Jersey. They worked together. He knew my clan back there in New Jersey, and he's been a dear friend to me ever since. And I'm so glad you could come tonight. Lord of eternity, Father of mercy, look on my fainting soul, keeper of all the stars, friend of the broken heart, touch me and make me whole. Judy, this is something I picked from Mother Teresa. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Betsy. Thank you, Betsy. Mr. Braun, pleased to meet you. My name is Judy. I've known your lovely daughter since she decided to come here from California and take care of you and your lovely wife. And Betsy said she wanted to hear something funny. She thought something funny should be appropriate because she wanted to laugh. So, a nun, a priest, and a rabbi walked into a bar.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I know. I just thought Dawn would laugh by now. Betsy would be on the floor. We could lighten up a little bit and carry on. Betsy, like everybody has said before me, watching Betsy be concerned for the health of her parents and taking care of them, I was envious of her because she has had such a length of time to be with her parents, you know. I lost my mother 25 years ago. My dad's been gone for 12 now, you know. And what a joy it is to have them for a lifetime, literally a lifetime. So Betsy asked me to read this from Mother Teresa, which has me shaking already, just the thought that this is something Mother Teresa had said, you know. And I was told years ago, and your friend Lily here reminded me of it, that what you have done in the last 7 years is you have carried your cross. You have done what you were supposed to. And you didn't shun from your responsibility. You went to it, and you took it, and you saw it to the end. And God love you. Okay, Mother Teresa has been gone 12 years now, yeah. I think it was September.
Died.
Yeah, after Princess Diana.
1997.
Which was after, yeah. So I think it was September of 97. Mother Teresa passed away. And this is what she said. Today, there is so much trouble in the world. I think, this is Mother Teresa's, this is not my writing, that is for sure. I think that much of it begins at home. The world is suffering so much because there is no peace. There is no peace because there is no peace in the family. And we have so many thousands and thousands of broken homes. We must make our homes centers of compassion and forgive endlessly, and so bring peace. And I know from what I have seen in Betsy's life that this is definitely not true in her family, because she did not come from a broken home, and she was shown peace and compassion and forgiveness. So Mother Teresa was right. That's what you have passed on. Your parents passed it on to you, and you pass it on to us.
Thank you.
And it's been a joy knowing you and loving you and watching you. And it was good to meet you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.